Hi everyone, it's me, Rob Tidd again, here with another one of my lo-fi kitchen guitar demos. Just me, a guitar, an amp on the floor and my phone, and yeah, we'll talk about some guitars that I've been buying, that I like, or that I've borrowed, that I like, etc, etc. This is about the 5th or 6th one I've done now, and today we're talking about a really ridiculously cheap, ridiculously good guitar. The Harley Benton Deluxe series, hang on a minute, TE90 FLT, snappy title. But before we continue even, a quick bit of self-promotion. Just want to remind people out there that my debut solo album, The Mexican Farmer, excuse me, is out now. Yes, here it is in the CD format, lovely gatefold CD. It's available to buy in CD or download format from my Bandcamp page, details in the description, or it's available on all the usual streaming platforms, should you wish to listen to it that way. Please give it a listen. I'd very much appreciate it, and if you listen to it, drop me a comment, hopefully if you like it. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. It does contain proper songs, not just me noodling on the guitar, although the intro music I was just playing there is a little snippet from the first track on the album, which is an instrumental called Appropriately Begin. Okay, so before I blather on about this guitar, let's just do some sounds, and I'll try and keep it short because my guitar reviews have been getting a bit long of late. So here we go. This Harley Benton. So as usual, I'm just going straight into my little Marshall DSL1 1-watt valve amplifier combo on the floor next to me. You're just hearing the sound in the room through my phone. It's lo-fi, but you know, if it sounds good to you on this, then it'll probably sound a lot better in the flesh, because believe me, it does. So here we go. So I've got the volume and tones backed off a little bit, just to give you the flavour of what it's like not at full bore. Let's run through some basic chords. Yeah, I really should have tuned up before I started this, shouldn't I? In the middle position. Neck. I'm going to turn it fully up, volume up, tone up, bridge. Starting to break the amp up a little bit. middle position. In case it wasn't obvious, I'm on the clean channel on the amp. Neck. Nice sound, that nice. Cool, huh? So let me talk about this guitar a little bit. Now, a few weeks ago, maybe a month or so ago, I was at a big guitar show. I like to go to guitar shows as often as I can. It's my happy place. Surrounded by hundreds and hundreds of guitars, and usually when I go, I have a hit list of a few guitars I'd like to try out if I get the chance. Things that maybe I haven't already had the chance to try out. So I had a couple on my hit list this time, and I did get to try a few of them out. I tried a lot of guitars out. I do tend to do that. So before I alighted on this one, before I came upon it, if you like, I had tried out, let me get my list, I made a list. I had tried out a Rickenbacker 620 solid body, a Duesenberg Star Player, a Fender USA 51 reissue Telecaster, a Gibson 50s Tribute Gold Top Les Paul, an Eastwood Bill Nelson signature model, very weird looking thing, quite futuristic in a retro way, if you know what I mean. A Gordon Smith Gypsy, and I like Gordon Smiths. A Patrick James Eggle, I think he was a New Yorker or a Berlin or something like that. He was an Ibanez Iceman. I had loads of different guitars out, and then I came across this one. Now, Harley Benton, okay, we've all heard of them. And prior to this, get my hands on this one, I'd not actually played a Harley Benton electric. I had played a Harley Benton parlor guitar. In fact, here's me playing it on the inside cover of my album. A Harley Benton parlor guitar, acoustic guitar, which was actually pretty good. I was quite impressed with it. So I've been meaning to try out an electric one when I got the chance. So I saw this hanging up. I thought, you know, reverse headstock, that looks pretty cool, you know. And I tried it out, and I was quite flabbergasted how good it was. I tried all these much higher end guitars up until this point, and to be honest, none of them, apart from the American Telecaster 51 reissue, which I really liked, none of them had really floated my boat. I was particularly disappointed, to be honest, with the Rickenbacker and the Duesenberg. I don't know why. They just, purely a personal opinion, they just didn't do it for me. Historically, I've not got on Rickenbackers, but I wanted to try this one. I'm digressing. I picked this up, I plugged it in. The action was ridiculously low. It needed raising, which I couldn't do there and then, didn't have the tools, but even so, it was still playable. And I was just blown away by how nice it sounded, how well it played, how well constructed it is. There's no sharp fret ends. You can't see it. It's a maple cap. It's a maple board glued onto the maple neck, but it's not massively obvious unless you look at it. To be honest, it's got Roswell humbucker pickups. I don't know anything about Roswell pickups apart from they're a name I've heard of, but that's all I know about them. It's got quite a large cavity at the back for only two controls, volume and tone. And I had a look under there, and yeah, it's a big empty space, a lot of it, but the back plate has got shielding on it, and it's using full-size pots. It's just nicely done. It's just nicely done. Totally. Pickups seem, the tuners seem pretty good. They're reasonably stable. I mean, I know I had a tuning issue at the start of that, but you know, the newish strings, I haven't stretched them in properly. Yeah, the reverse headstock, it does make it look makes the neck look a bit long from the player's point of view. But overall, I was just quite blown away with it. Yeah, and it was so cheap. I mean, I've looked it up now, and brand new, I think these are about 165 quid, brand new. I picked this up for like 115 quid. It's used, but it's mint, there's not a mark on it. I thought, it would be rude to leave it there at that price. So I got it, and I've been playing it a lot ever since. It's a very nice, fun guitar to have. Just lying around the house, pick up and play. It's great, and it sounds good, and it looks pretty cool. This is apparently a vintage white finish, according to Toman, where you get the Harley Bentons from, the Toman website. It looks more pinky purple to me, but it's a pretty cool finish. You can see the grain through it. I think it's an older body. Don't quote me, I don't know. I never bother about things like that. It's just a fun guitar for a ridiculously small amount of money. So yeah, let's move on because time is pressing. So what you really want to know is, does it rock? Let's switch to the drive channel and back off the volumes and tones a bit, and yeah, it does. That's with the drive, the gain control on about 3 on the amp, because this is quite a high gain amp, but only on about 3. Bridge, middle. Neck. Now let's turn the thing all the way up. Neck. Middle. Yeah, it rocks. So that was a bit of a find, that, a bit of a bargain find, that, at the guitar show. And yeah, I mean, I might have got lucky. It might be a really good one. Maybe some of them come out of the box with horrible fret ends and horrible finishing, but this is great for the money. You can't beat it, really. Later on in the guitar show, I did come across a stand retailer selling a lot of quite high-end Japanese import guitars. That's another story. So now, right, just for now, I'll just sign out and say, so just don't forget, the Mexican Farmer, listening to the Mexican Farmer on a daily basis is guaranteed to possibly increase your personal wealth. It's guaranteed to possibly increase your brain power. And it's absolutely guaranteed to possibly improve your sex life. The Mexican Farmer. The Harley Benton Cabronita Telecaster, the TE90 FLT. That's it for me, kids. See you next time. Adios, amigos.